Hey guys, it's Rage. So today I'm just going to do a quick dive into the newly announced Community Council for World of Warcraft. Now this was announced on November 1st, so you may have heard of it, you may not have heard of it, and if you haven't, let's go through it now, along with some opinions from myself and also from my stream chat. So the Blizzard team have just announced the World of Warcraft Community Council, which is basically being formed of at least 100 players from multiple different aspects of the game, including Classic WoW, in order to give direct feedback to the developers and start to create an open and public conversation with them. This may be the start of something really, really good, or it can just be another Twitch ambassadors team scenario. Only time will tell. So we're going to go through the article together, and there is also a video about 1 minute 45-ish long, which I'll link in the description below if you want to go and check it out. It's essentially a trailer for the Community Council. I genuinely think that it's very cute. It features 6 of the developers themselves, as well as Ian, but they're all using headset mics and the quality is just a bit awkward, which makes the whole thing just a bit But I get what they were trying to do, and I just genuinely think it was a very cute way of trying to connect with the players of World of Warcraft. Alas, if you want to watch it, I'll link it down below, but let's get into the article. Greetings, citizens of Azeroth. The World of Warcraft community is second to none, with the passion, love, and excitement you all show to the game. Player feedback impacts all aspects of the game, and with such a wide range of opinions, playstyles, and interests out there, gathering and understanding feedback is more important than ever. To help further our efforts in this area, we're introducing the WoW Community Council. This program will add another venue for communication between players and WoW developers, and our goal is to gather more detailed feedback on all aspects of World of Warcraft from players around the world with a wide range of backgrounds and interests. Here's how it works. Submissions are open to any player interested in taking part in the program. Once players are selected, they'll be given the ability to post in a new discussion forum that is publicly visible to everybody. In this new forum, we'll ask members to share their experiences and perspectives on anything in the game, and some topics may be started by Blizzard developers and community managers. Responses and updates from Blizzard will be posted there so they can easily be discussed by the entire community. A private discussion will also be set up for council members to encourage direct interaction between members. Separate conversations between smaller groups of members and Blizzard developers will be encouraged to ensure players with differing perspectives are being heard. These may take the form of live chats between council members and WoW devs. One of the key goals with this program is to encourage discussion with players from a wide variety of different playstyles. To help ensure this, part of the application process will involve sharing your areas of interest and expertise. Whether it's cutting-edge raiding, playing alts, completing achievements, accessibility, or collecting transmogs, we want to know your perspective and ensure that you're heard. Therefore, after 1 year in the program, we plan to unflag council members and open the application again. All WoW players will be able to apply after that point. Please note, this program is focused on sharing current and past game experiences. It will not provide access to unannounced game information. And if this sounds like something you'd like to participate in, then here is the submission link. I'll put that in the comments if you fancy submitting yourself. So, what do we think? I genuinely think that this is probably going to be a copy and paste of what Twitch tried to do. So Twitch put together an ambassador team where they basically anointed a couple of partnered streamers to represent the whole streaming community on Twitch. The issue was that they were all partners, and most of them probably can't remember what it's like to have 5 viewers or so, which means that a huge number of streamers, I think it's like, what, the top 1% of streamers have over 50 viewers or something like that, were massively underrepresented. And the issue there as well was that they had private discussions that basically led nowhere. We weren't able to see whether or not good things came from the Twitch ambassador program because the discussions were held in private. If a Twitch ambassador actually said something really good and really useful, well, we never knew because Twitch never publicized it. They never announced it. They never said, this is a wonderful thing that came from the Twitch ambassador team. Whereas with the WoW Community Council, I feel like they may have seen this and worked on it or seen something similar. By making the discussions public, we're actually able to see a good thing come from the WoW Community Council. If someone says something useful, if someone says something that the developers decide to work on, we can directly draw the line between that announcement or that discussion and something that makes it into the game, which is just overall a really positive experience for the developers in WoW. The downside of making the conversation public is that it's easier to align responsibility, which can be negative on the players. I'm guessing that this discussion is going to be held on the forum, which they already have, which is on the World of Warcraft forums, and that's tied to your World of Warcraft characters, which means that any of the 100 plus players that make it into this community council are going to have eyes on them, which means it's going to be easy for them to get manipulated, opinions pushed on them that they probably don't have themselves, or even worse, harassed. I think this is a fine line that they're probably going to work on, and I really hope that they find ways to protect the community council members. One really good thing I do like about this, though, is that they are trying to pull representations from multiple different areas of the game. So not just the min-maxers of WoW, not just the top 1% of players in WoW. They're trying to find people who represent role-playing. They're trying to find people that represent, you know, mount collecting or achievement or transmog. You know, they genuinely said this in the trailer. And I think this is really good because trying to connect more with the casual players, like me, for example, like you, for example, it's where WoW needs to go. It needs to go back to its core. It needs to go back to an area where casual players feel like this is an enjoyable experience. Yes, we have the systems, and yes, they're catering to the min-maxes to some extent, but then also not. I feel like the dev teams are trying to connect with all of the different areas of WoW, and yet not at the same time. And I genuinely feel for them. I genuinely do. They're probably getting a lot of information screamed at them on Twitter, on the forums, on their YouTube comments. And God, at what point do you just stop listening? At what point is too much information too much? But alas, saying that, this is something that they have done before. Now, I threw this question over to my Twitch chat. Twitch chat, say hello. And they had some really, really good insight, something that I didn't even know about. And man, this is why I record these videos on stream. Saprobi, for example, and Soulleech, both of them said that they've done this before in the past. They did the same in Warlords of Draenor, and it started out really promising, but it led to essentially gaslighting the members from the devs, and the devs spending time taking, well, there's a massive Twitter thread about it. And we did browse the Twitter thread, and yeah, genuinely, like, this guy had invested so much time into telling you guys exactly what happened behind closed doors on these private threads. Seems like people gave a lot of information, and yet Blizzard just didn't listen. Another really good comment from Deathmetal Milkman, and this is a good one because he's not actually a World of Warcraft player, but he observes the community through my stream and also knows a lot about the Twitch Ambassador program. He said that Carnage, who was in on it, on the Twitch Ambassador team, had discussions. They weighed in on some topics, but then Twitch just seemed to throw it all aside and didn't care about what they said. And following on from that, Floppy Waffle said that personally, games have tried this before, and the developers, they never listened to anything the community said. It was just a PR thing to make the community think that they listen. And you know what? I kind of see it. I kind of do. I feel like they came to the board meeting, they presented an issue, which was the fact that the community don't feel listened to. And they were like, well, why don't you just put together a team of players where we will talk to them, like, and have discussions. And maybe they'll just have a discussion and have a meeting and they kind of just check it off and not do anything about it. Or maybe they'll actually reflect and work on the discussions. Only time will tell. I do have to add, though, that I've specifically heard and been a part of a similar scenario that's genuinely worked. The Instagram ambassador team, which basically collects voices from a lot of young creators on Instagram, did this and it worked really well. The swipe up feature being accessible to all accounts and not just followers over 10,000, we suggested that. When Instagram Reels got introduced, it was actually not situated in an area that you could actually easily access on the app. We suggested that it moved. They also gave us multiple different options of features that were coming into Instagram, as well as small things like picking logos and things like that. And through group polls, we were actually able to decide the future of Instagram. I feel like if WoW takes a similar route to the way that Instagram did it, it's gonna work and it's gonna be good. If you want to check out this article yourself or watch the trailer for the community council or go and read the interview, I'll leave everything down in the description below for you. But yeah, that's it for me. I just wanted to go over it and also give you guys my opinion and also my community's opinion. If you want to be part of my community, then come check out the stream at twitch.tv/RageDarling. Stream every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 12 until 4. But anyways, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!